Hello everyone and welcome to Crypto Night, the crypto investor channel. I'm Boris, so let's dive in. I'm with Colton today. Hello Colton.
Hey Boris, I hope you're doing well. Let's dive right into the video today. So about 2 weeks ago, Boris, 13 days to be exact, we put a video out saying that Bitcoin was going to hit well over 200K. Obviously people can see that this article is kind of confirming that, if not more. Can you kind of dive a little bit deeper in that, Boris? And is it really going to hit 233,000 versus 200K like we said?
Well, it is yet another indicator. There's no magical indicator that for sure will tell you how much and when and all that kind of stuff. But what's good is when you see multiple indicators that are indicating the same thing, which is a very strong price for Bitcoin. And this one is the RSI, which is a technical indicator, which is the relative strength index. And when it's below 30, that usually means the market is oversold. And when it's above 70, it's overvalued. And by looking at the weekly RSI, and retracing what has been going on and seeing where we are at right now, it looks like it's very possible that we could reach 233,000 or more, at the peak of the bull run. So that's great to hear yet another confirmation. When very possibly in Q1. That's another thing I want everybody to be aware. As I said, for several months, I said October, mid-October, or late October, maybe as late as early November, we should see the rally really resume. The other thing that I'm pretty sure we're going to see is we're going to see some kind of a top by March or April. And that will probably be the top of the market for 2025. We might do some good numbers again in November next year. But after that, we'll enter bear market pretty much for certain. So this one is indicating, and people would say, yeah, but 233, we are at 65. That's only a few months away. Well, as much as Bitcoin is stagnant for month and month and month, when it rips, it really can go very, very fast. So don't get caught up snoozing, or like doing something else when it rips, because you probably want to take some profit quickly. So that's one thing. The other thing that was kind of interesting, and that was you, Colton, who found this game called Off the Grid. So if you can tell us a little bit about this, because this is really, really interesting. Apparently they're starting to release the preview version. So tell us a little bit about this game developed apparently on Avalanche.
So yeah, this past weekend, if you guys aren't familiar, Off the Grid came out, and what Off the Grid is, it is a free to play third-person battle royale game. So it's kind of like Fortnite, if anyone's played Fortnite, but it's actually, hosted by, Avalanche. And what I mean by that is it is on Avalanche subnet called Guns, G-U-N-Z, and basically it is a custom-tailored blockchain for players to get, mint really NFTs. And the NFTs in the game are weapons and skins that you can unlock by, attachments and etc. Minting these items, on the blockchain allows, the end user, the person playing the game, to make money on the game. So you can go sell your skin, you can go sell your weapon. But what's really cool, this game is on Unreal Engine 5, and at the end of the day, the graphics are insane. That is also a downside right now too. That's the biggest downside. The game is #1 right now across all free-to-play games on Steam, Epic Games, Xbox, PlayStation, etc. The only thing is they need to get the recs down. The recs are pretty high, and once pretty much every game is like that when they first come out. So once they get the recs down for the game, more more people will be able to play. But being in early access or limited beta right now and being the number one free-to-play game is a huge, huge thing, especially, being a crypto game at the end of the day, because so many crypto games have failed in the past, as Boris can kind of attest to. So this game has unlimited, potential. One big thing, if you guys are familiar, they had over 500,000 viewers this past weekend on Twitch and Twitch alone. So we're not talking about Kick. So 500,000 people went and watched Ninja, other famous streamers play this game. So there's a huge, huge market for this. And again, I know Avalanche is at like $27 right now, but it could have a potential to explode. And Boris can kind of dive a little bit deeper in how it can explode, with blockchain and NFT and stuff like that.
All right, cool. Well, thanks, Colton. Yeah, it looks pretty awesome. At least it looks like a real modern game compared to some of the games we've seen on some platforms that looks very, very dated.
Yeah.
And so...
Anyone have kids, anyone who plays games, it's basically Fortnite on steroids. That's the best way to describe it, at the end of the day.
All right, let's talk about the market real quick.
Yeah, so my next, the next section here, Boris, I kind of want to know, where the market's at. What do you think we should do? Should we be buying or selling, or should we just kind of be holding right now, Boris, at the end of the day?
Well, I can tell you what I'm doing. I was buying when we were at 60 and dipping slightly lower over the last 7 days. As we saw, there was a small dip all the way down to about 59,000. But that was short-lived, and then we have, definitely recovered. Yesterday was almost a record day for ETFs with over $500 million invested in ETFs. So obviously a big day yesterday, which explained, why the big jump from being around, 62,000 over the weekend and suddenly jumping to 66. Now, small retracement, very, very small. Right now, down to 65, 600, almost 700. So this could mark the beginning of what we've been talking about for months, where the market really resumes the bull run. We have to hold here above 64,500 roughly. As long as we hold above 64,500, and then we can start going further up, at some point it's going to explode. It's basically like a pressure cooker. We've been at it for months. Look at this. This was March, 68,000. February, 61,000. So we had a big rip here from 50 all the way up to 62. We're currently at 65, but you see, basically we've been ranging for, pretty much March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. So almost 8 months of building pressure. And now this is ready to go up. And we'll probably see, a big jump to probably 80K or somewhere in that neighborhood. Now, of course, there is also the election. People want some confirmation. Who is it going to be? Is it going to be the candidate that's the most friendly to crypto, or is it going to be the other way around? We will see. But no matter what, we will go up. It's just that we'll go up even further if it is the candidate that's more pro-crypto. But we will start seeing some increase, because what's funny is we've seen a lot of people sell their position as soon as 59, 58, oh my God, we're going back down to 50 or whatever. And that's what those big guys want you to believe, because every time weak hands, sell their coins at 58, 59 or 57, and then they buy it all back. All those wells, all those big funds and all that stuff, they buy it all back, and that's how we're right back to 65 in no time. So so yeah, but I think we're getting really ready to go up at this point. So I'm not buying anymore, especially when we are almost 66,000, but I'm definitely holding. and then profit taking will take place, a little bit later on as we go through the crazy zone where everything goes up like it's a vertical wall. So that's it for today. We look forward to see you on the next Crypto Night video, and thank you, Colton. Thank you, everyone.
I hope this video helps. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.
If you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel, and if you like the video at the end, click on the thumbs up.